Do-It-Yourself Business Ideas 2021. Helium Cryptocurrency Mining as a Side Hustle. In this video, we're going to talk about do-it-yourself helium mining. In our previous videos, we've shown you how to earn extra money in your workplace every month with a helium miner without working. This has got to be one of the best opportunities available right now for making an easy side income. But it's not the only way to earn money from helium mining. In a couple minutes, I'm going to tell you how to create a helium hotspot with money-attracting superpowers. But first, let's look at whether you should take the iHub miner or go the do-it-yourself route. The iHub miner is best for you if you want set-it-and-forget-it automatic money. You can't afford much money up front. You don't want to make an investment, then risk losing it. You don't have the time to mess with setting it up. A different reason the iHub miner would be better for you is if you want a side income you could live off of, and you don't mind working on the front end to make it happen. And you're willing to pitch this easy money method to other businesses or people. And you don't mind working as an affiliate to get lots of people on your mining team. The do-it-yourself helium mining option is best for you if you don't mind paying for several hotspots up front. You're willing to work to optimize your own clusters of hotspots. You're technically minded and willing to invest the time needed to keep up to date on cryptocurrency, technology changes, helium mining developments, and methodologies. You're willing to find and negotiate with property owners to place your hotspots. You're not interested in being an affiliate for iHub Global or other helium networks. The do-it-yourself helium mining business model from the 30,000-foot level. First, due diligence. Figure out if you can make enough money to even be worthwhile. Second, sign up for a cryptocurrency exchange service. Third, order one or more helium hotspot miners. Evaluate your antenna needs. Order antennas, cabling, and installation hardware. Then wait a few weeks or months for hotspot miner delivery. Or pay market price on eBay for immediate delivery. Seventh is to plan profitable hotspot locations, then negotiate with hotspot location owners to place your hotspots. Then set up your hotspots. Okay, let's go into a little bit more detail. On due diligence, you can skip this step if you want to, just hope for the best. Or you can treat it like a business. Look at potential hotspot locations and estimate likely income. Estimate the costs for one or more hotspots, including miner delivery costs, antenna costs, installation costs, access rights costs, your time cost, and cost of money, in case you have to borrow. You don't need to do this formally, but it will help if you can do a predicted income statement and cash flow analysis. Estimate your best guess and worst case hotspot miner delivery times. Estimate your best guess and worst case hotspot income. Helium started out paying 5 million HNT or helium tokens per month to their miners. We've just had a helium halving, and now they're only paying out half that, so 2,500,000 HNTs per month. In 2 years, that's going to happen again. Will you still have a going business if your earnings suddenly drop by half? Here's a history of the selling price of helium tokens over the last year, showing some of the volatility and also some of the growth. And if you look around August 1st, when the helium halving occurred, the price was around $14 per token, and it's gone up, over $21 as of today. So there's a counterbalancing effect there as the value of helium tokens rises, the effects of helium halving go down. You're still at the mercy of the market. If the density of helium hotspots goes up too high around your hotspot, helium will scale back the amount of rewards that you can earn, and you don't have any control of people adding hotspots around you. Reduced income as more and more hotspots compete for smaller and smaller H&T payouts. So right now there are about 250,000 hotspots. That could increase significantly over the next couple of years before helium halves again. So what if helium is only paying out 1.25 million in 2 years? but instead of paying it out to 250,000 miners, they're paying it out to 1 million miners. That's a very possible scenario, so consider it when you're looking at your long-term business plans. Second, sign up for a cryptocurrency exchange. Crypto.com and Binance.us are two exchanges that will trade helium tokens for US dollars or other currencies or tokens. It's better to sign up earlier rather than later, though, because in particular, Binance.us has an identity verification process that's backlogged, and it could take weeks or months just to get approved. Third, order your Helium Hotspot miners. The estimated cost of each miner is $300 to $600 retail. The upfront cost may seem high, but the time cost of waiting may be even higher. Just run your cash flow analysis again with higher and higher upfront miner prices. Does it make sense to pay $1,100 for a hotspot on eBay now, or wait 2 to 4 months for a $500 hotspot miner to arrive? Can you make up the $600 difference in 2 to 4 months with a hotspot in your location? What about building your own hotspot device? If you're handy, you could build your own hotspot using Raspberry Pi technology. As of now, however, Helium only pays out Helium tokens to hotspots that they approve. And this is a list of most of those hotspots, with a few that will probably come online in the near future. The newest ones here are Linksdot, Nebra, and PantherX. And you can see that eBay carries most of these, and you can order those typically within a week with a substantial price markup. Fourth, select your antenna design. Select the best DBI antenna for your target footprint, even if that turns out to be the built-in antenna that comes with your off-the-shelf device. Use Explorer.helium to look at nearby hotspots and look at the antenna DBI and height if it's provided. So you can see for Jumpy Raspberry Rooster here in Rochester, Minnesota, that they're witnessing 28 other hotspots. And you can see they're using a CalChip connected device, which is either a Curlink or a rack hotspot. And they're showing 1.2 dBi antenna at 0 meters elevation. But don't be fooled by that. That's a default value. So in this case, Jumpy Raspberry Rooster, whoever owns this hotspot, did not enter their antenna information. And so this is here by default. So we're not quite sure what kind of antenna configuration they're using to get approximately $248 a month payout. And if you're looking to put a hotspot in the same general area, you should compare it with other hotspots in the area, such as, in this case, Soft Ruby Rook. Soft Ruby Rook is witnessing 19 other hotspots, and the last month they collected $177, which is not quite as good as Jumpy Raspberry Rooster, but it's not bad. And you can see their antenna configuration is a Bobcat with 4 dBi antenna and 4 meters elevation. That's not a default number, so that may be the real case. Go back and look at Jumpy Raspberry Rooster and think, either they've got a really good view of these hotspots or they've put their antenna up pretty high. You can also use the RF line of sight tool at scadacore.com to see how high your antenna needs to be. For this example, if you want to put a hotspot about 5 miles southeast of Carthage, Missouri, and pick up hotspots in Carthage, then you would enter the geographical coordinates of your hotspot location and a target hotspot location in Carthage. This tool will show you if there are obstructions between your proposed hotspot locations. In this case, the RF line of sight is shown in red here, indicating that there are obstructions. So you're not going to be able to see this hotspot that you're testing for. However, they also enable you to increase the antenna height. So you can see here on the bottom left, if you increase that antenna height to 9 meters, all of a sudden that RF line of sight line turns green, indicating that there's no longer any more obstructions. So you should be able to see from this location, if you have a 9-meter antenna, you should be able to see hotspots in Carthage, Missouri, at least around this location that you put the coordinates in for. Just a note, if Carthage is a hilly location, There could be other locations in Carthage where you do not have a view. So you might want to enter 2 or 3 or more views within Carthage just to see what kind of coverage that you could get. Fifth, order your antennas, cabling, and installation hardware. Sixth, wait for your miner delivery or pay market price on eBay for a quicker delivery. Seventh, finalize your hotspot locations for the maximum profit. Your goal is to find locations that can talk to lots of other hotspots, but always be at least 300 meters away from any other hotspot. Use explorer.helium or heliumtrack.app to find existing hotspots and see how well they're doing. You may also be able to see if they're using external antennas and how high they are. There are also paid tools such as hotspotrf.com that will help you find the best new hotspot locations. Eighth, negotiate with hotspot location owners to place your hotspot in their home or on their property. Offer to pay their monthly internet bill. Offer them $100 or $200 per month, or offer a percentage of earnings, or offer something else of value to them that you both can agree on. And finally, 9, onboard your hotspots. First, after you receive your miner, download the Helium app to your smartphone. Your Helium app is also your Helium wallet. It lets you send and receive HNT. Then connect your hotspot device to the internet with an Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. And if you have a choice, use Ethernet cable because it tends to be more dependable, as Wi-Fi does drop out occasionally. Then connect your hotspot device to power. Then connect to any external antennas. Register your hotspots using the Helium app, and use the Helium app discovery mode to finalize the best places within each property for your hotspots. Set your hotspot locations in the Helium app. Wait for your hotspots to sync with the Helium network. That could take 1 or 2 days. And start earning Helium tokens. Off-grid installations. Your hotspot needs a miner, an antenna, a power source, and an internet connection. That's usually not a problem for home or workplace installations. But with a little work and extra cost, you can put a hotspot anywhere. But why would you want an off-grid hotspot? Because it has superstar potential. It can make you a lot more money. A hotspot on a hill or mountain overlooking a city can give you unobstructed views of dozens or even hundreds of other hotspots. It can also be an easier sell when you're looking for people or businesses to host your hotspots. You can install your hotspots out of the way on their properties, and they don't have to provide electricity, internet, or space in their homes or on their roofs. Here's what you need for an off-grid hotspot: a sealable enclosure, a small solar panel, battery, and charge controller combination, a cellular modem, an antenna, a mounting pole, guide wires, lightning arrestor, and ground wire. To make it happen, you can build and install it yourself, contract it out, hire someone like Nick Hawks to help you, or buy pre-made from a company like Bevotech. Nick Hawks recommends allowing $2,000 to $3,000 for everything if you do it yourself. And you need to get landowner permission for your off-grid hotspot. First, ask nice. If you need to, you can negotiate a fixed lease or offer a percentage of earnings. In the next video, we'll look at how to turn your HNT into US dollars or other currencies. If you want to learn more about do-it-yourself hotspots, you can start by Googling Nick Hawks. Or do you just want an iHub money-making hotspot miner for your business? Then keep watching my videos to help you understand the risks and rewards. If you can't wait, you can get started right away by clicking the first link in the comments below. Click the nationalconsumeradvocate.com/helium-miner link in the first comment below this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel to get the latest info about making money with your hotspot.